Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a time after time, times as many times as you want. And last time we were here, after our brave mercenary friends here went to the Sentry's warehouse and extracted, very friendly like, some information from Leo Frick, as well as a key that he entrusted you guys with. But after leaving the Sentry's warehouse, you decided to go to the Zephyr District to get some lunch and watch the parade. While waiting for the parade, you did notice some protesters that may or may not have seemed racially charged, uh, and a hooded figure hiding in between the protesters. As time passed, Elliot went closer to look at this hooded figure, and everyone else decided to step back. After a while, Toparr and Eeyrii decided to get closer, and that's when the hooded figure noticed Elliot. And someone noticed Elliot. Shortly after, combat ensued. The hooded figure charmed the crowd, the protesters, and started fighting our friends here. After combat, many civilians died from the tiefling's hand. Oops. And the two mercenaries quickly surrendered after that. They were interrogated. They gave them some of their things, if not all of their things. They gave, as well as giving them some information. The most important information was that a young elven man was hired them to make a distraction. They were given passage into the town a couple of days prior. And they have a daughter here whose name is Alicia. Well, you don't know if the daughter's here or not, actually. But they have a note saying to meet at the Brazen Bold Inn after this, and that's about all the information that you guys have that they gave you so far. Shortly after receiving this information, Elliot returned with sandwiches as you guys wait for the parade to begin. So, the four of you and then your two current captives and friends are sitting down at a table as you guys, if you guys wish to continue interrogating them, or you guys are just kind of waiting for the parade to go through.
I would like to take a short rest. Can eating the sandwich be considered a short rest?
You guys can take a short rest as you guys
thank Christ.
It's been roughly about 10-ish minutes, so you could say that the short rest started a while ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we haven't we're still going.
Yeah, still hell of a day ahead of us.
Technically day one.
Oh man.
The first reset day. Could reset any moment. But anything you guys going to do in the meantime during the short rest?
I'm just waiting for the parade.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting.
Okay.
I think our plan was to kind of be around a lot of people so that Eeyrii could use a locate objects on more marbles and see if we can find anything else.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. You guys wait a couple minutes. It wasn't going to take that long to start, probably about 10-15 minutes later. The parade starts at the center of town and then wraps around here. So it started a while ago. It starts making its way through the district, through the Zephyr District. You just see a bunch of guards, obviously, leading the parade. A couple of silly little floats from the school, from different grades. And you see sort of towards the back, not necessarily a float, more like a sort of like floating type of vehicle almost, that is carrying both a lark and all the other people running, the other 3 contestants.
Is there a pretty big crowd watching at this point?
There was, for a moment, the sectioned off because of the protesters and clearing off the bodies that you guys left behind. But a crowd did start to gather after a while. So it's not a giant crowd, but it is a slightly larger crowd. Again, the parade does pass through the majority of the districts at some point or another. So you assume that people are waiting at the respective districts for it to pass.
You said that there were floating vehicles.
It's not necessarily a vehicle. It's kind of like a giant metal thing that may be using a floating disc to carry, type of floating disc spell to be carried.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily look like it's just like because they're not standing on a float. The Alaric as well as the other people running the candidates. That's the word I'm looking for. They're not necessarily standing on a float. It's more of a professional looking type of vehicle that they're standing on.
I was gonna ask if they floated in the same way that the city floated, but because then I was just gonna keep an eye on them, like when shit goes down.
You don't see any like crystals. You just assume it's some sort of spell, maybe something that Leo Frick at the Sentry's warehouse put together.
That makes a lot more sense.
Metal and magic. So.
Elliot, would you like to go onto one of the roofs with me to get a vantage point above everyone else?
Yeah, I can do that, Toparr. I'm saying your name so I can remember it. It has been a hot second.
It has been a month. Bear with us.
Yes, it has been some time. Yeah, because I'm taking a tip out of Straht's book and getting up higher to get a vantage point of things.
Are we gonna split up into strategical positionings?
Oh, we could, yes. Since the parade's already kind of going, we can't really cross the street very easily, but we can get on this side at least. We also don't want to be very split up. That is also a danger.
Let's all try to stay within 60 feet or so within of each other.
Yeah, if you guys can, if on Roll20 you see the main street, basically where you guys were fighting, and all the way down is where the parade is going through. So I can make a line for you guys if you want. Sure, draw. A line.
I'm gonna use my my healing potion while we're here because I used the last of my hit die and I went from 12 HP to 14 HP. So
Let's go.
we're out here. We're out here.
I'm probably gonna go in this little like terrace area to the right.
Yeah.
I'll get my little wings. I'm like here.
There you
I
go.
think I'm gonna set myself up on this this balcony here.
Apparently.
Easy enough to get up there. None of the guards seem to be stopping you. They just assume you want to better look at the parade. So none of the guards really tell you guys anything as long as you don't get in the parade or try to jump in.
I'm gonna people's elbow.
They have an
Lark.
issue with that.
Eeyrii, where are you going?
I was hanging out over here by, like, I guess the start of the parade.
Hell yeah.
Have some benches and have Strahts and
Malayalis. You just call her Melly.
Would we like to take our
You can call her
captors
Melly.
up to like one of the terraces with us, or would we like to leave them on the ground?
Well, Strahts is not going to be moving very far too quickly anymore, so I think keeping him with Eeyrii is pretty okay.
They'll just follow Eeyrii for the meantime. Just kind of hanging
If
out.
they run, I'll shoot them.
I feel like they're homies with me.
But
like
is there anything you guys are looking for, or in specific?
Just keeping my eye out for shady figures still, similar to how we just had them. Their plan failed, so maybe this elven guy had a secondary plan. So just keep my eye out for shady figures.
What was the point of us watching the parade? Like, why are we doing this?
To see if we can find more marbles that would just pass by.
Okay, I'm gonna look for like marbles like on the floats themselves. If it's like decoration.
Okay.
That.
Yeah. You can both give me perception checks for shady figures and marbles.
These marbles
fuck
wouldn't
me, did they?
happen to be I couldn't like try to hear them or smell them, could I?
I don't really smell or make noise. For the few that you've.
I
that you
haven't spit on them
encountered.
yet. You can't
Well,
smell
I
them.
know we know that they taste.
taste.
They have taste. So could I? Okay.
They have some sort of taste.
Yeah.
That
Are
tastes
they
metallic.
magical?
Like the snake from
They are
Guys.
magical. You know that.
Could
Mm.
I put up a detect magic at because I'm at like the beginning of the parade?
Yeah.
Just kind of have that
Yeah.
up.
Sure.
Oh, like scan them as they go through.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Oh.
I'm PSA. I'm like, all right. Hey,
PSA.
Check the magic.
That one has a marble. Kill it.
Try to bring a water bottle onto the parade.
30 feet. All right. Perfect. Yeah, you can do that.
It's pretty
All right.
explosive in this Dasani, sir.
I got a
Alright.
10 for my perception.
I got a 9.
9. The floats are very colorful, and you guys seem to be distracted by them.
I
They're
like
very well
colors.
made, especially the younger kids. Apparently,
Let's
get
go.
distracted by waving at the children.
one of the kids has a pseudo dragon. Apparently, look at that. Oh, it looks very familiar.
Did they pay for that?
Do I recognize this patron?
Yeah, you said you could keep it earlier in the game.
Oh, child. I remember you. I almost took your eye out.
It's the child you almost shot.
Almost. Got to remember that word. It's a very important word for Toparr.
Junebug's just genuinely enjoying the parade.
As the floats go by your detect magic, I mean, you get, oh shit, there go my dice. You get hints like of faint magical stuff. The parade, the floats themselves have some traces of magic. Like you see, some of them are shimmering, glowing. One of them is like slightly on fire, but it's a controlled fire. Just different stuff like that. But aside from anything like that, you don't pick anything out of the ordinary. All the candidates, as well as Alaric, seem to be having very strong magical items, but you assume that's just either for themselves, for some sort of defense, or whatever it may be.
Could I like ascertain what any of their magic stuff is? Like, not necessarily that I need to know what like any of it is, but other than like Alaric, none of them have like chronomancy vibes.
Yeah, because
do they?
you would know the School of Magic from the spell.
Not
No-
really.
no
You don't get any
clock wizards.
You don't get any chronomancy from their stuff. It's more of protection, like either rings of protection, a cloak of protection, or a cloak of what's the word? Displacement? Is that what the one is?
There's
The
that
teleportation.
is one of them.
Stuff that's more of like protection.
And are they just like chatting on the boat, the candidates, or are they just
They're not
kind of stoic?
They're very stoic. Alaric is waving and definitely saying hi to the crowd. You know, he's a very open individual. The other three candidates are just stoic, looking out, smiling, waving every now and then.
When Junebug sees the candidates drive by, they're gonna start shouting communist slogans at them.
See if you can get a reaction.
Just to
Yeah.
like pick on them, like see if somebody reacts to it, but like
They're gonna be pissed that we try to unionize their soldiers.
something about the
Yeah.
bourgeoisie and something about how cool unions are.
You don't really see them make any. They don't look at you directly, but the guards definitely give you a stink eye as they walk by.
Mm. Okay.
A couple
so-
minutes pass by. You guys don't really. The parade passes by, and you guys don't really get anything, catch anything out of place.
Alright.
Unless there was something to do. If there was something you guys wanted to do at the last, as it's passing by, as it's ending.
Could I turn to what is it, Strats and Melly, and be like, "You guys like parades? You having fun?"
We've actually never seen a parade. This is our first one. We're from the surface. They're not very common in the surface. Not a lot to celebrate down there.
Can you see them okay? Do you want to get on my shoulders?
Oh, we can see just fine, thank you.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Love a good party, love a good parade.
You hear that she kind of whispers to Strats like, I wish Alicia was here
Oh,
to see this.
Can I just like turn to them, just like, not even like a slick kind of like, oh, you could do that someday, just kind of like interrupting in their conversation.
Mm.
You can take her someday. I wouldn't recommend today, but we can come back and see another one.
Oh no, we can't bring her today. She's still in the surface. The job, she wouldn't be brought here until we did our job. That was kind of the contract
No,
we
not-
made with the. So she's not in the
today's
city.
parade. I don't trust today's parade. You know, you never know. But like a future parade,
Yeah.
perhaps maybe a sparkly, fun rainbow parade of some kind during the warm month of June. I mean,
does your
The
daughter?
warmer months.
I just got that.
Yeah.
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 We were you gonna say something?
No.
Okay.
I'm not over
We're,
there.
we're all so split up from each other. We just can't really talk.
Yeah, we're just like yelling now. Like, are you talking about a pride parade?
Does anybody have like message or like what's the cantrip like where you can whisper to each other from far away?
It's message.
Yeah, it's message.
I have told the dead. I can start killing people.
I have vicious mockery. I can like talk to y'all from far away, but it'll hurt. So
I'm resistant to psychic damage, so you can do it to me.
it'll hurt and it'll feel passive aggressive.
But if the
I don't
parade's
even know
over,
if-
we could probably meet back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just go to that tavern? Isn't that the objective?
Potentially, yes.
Oh yeah, we should probably. Sorry. That's better.
So, you were meant to meet at the Brazen Bold Inn right after this event, or later tonight?
It was supposed to be after we completed what our task.
So, potentially we should be heading there then, since your task would have been happening now.
Yes.
Put on the facade as if you attempted to do it and it was a failure.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, we can follow you.
Well, we don't actually know where it is. We were planning on asking.
Useless.
You guys would know where the Brazen Bold Inn is. It's not too far from here. Probably like a 2-3 minute walk. It's in the same district.
Oh, it's right next to the fairy dragon. It's crazy.
Oh fuck! How could we forget?
Yes, I saw it on my way back from letting my fairy dragons out. Don't worry, I'll lead the way.
Oh god.
Yeah, you guys all make your way down. Very short walk from here. As you guys approach the Brazen Bold Inn, you do see there's a bunch of guards standing outside, and they seem to be putting like yellow tape out, kind of like a stay out kind of thing. But they seem to be closing the entire bar.
Junebug, the cops are your specialty.
So there's like cops blocking the bar off.
They're closing it down currently. Yes.
Do we know? Wait, is it like? Do we know why they'd be closing it down?
No idea. It seems that something. You get the sense that something happened. There's a lot of guards standing out here.
All right. You said cops are my specialty.
I like to think
Like-
so.
Like at least a dozen guards standing out here.
Oh yeah, I got this. All right. Junebug is gonna like crack their knuckles a little bit and stand up straight and approach the closest police person, guard, cop, whatever.
Yeah, easy enough. You get to the closest guard. Well, before you actually get to them, one of them kind of just like stops you. And they say, can I help you? We can't let anyone in right now. This is a crime scene.
Oh, what? This is one of my favorite drinking establishments. What sort of crime befell this place?
I'm not. I don't think we can tell you. At that moment, you hear the door open, on the inside, and you see Ewan step out. They're all beat up, kind of bloody a little bit, but they step out. Oh,
Ewan?
you guys. Yeah. Guards, make clean up the rest in there, please. I can handle it from here. And they just kind of nod, and you see 3 guards step inside. So, I see that your quest has brought you here. A little bit behind me, but it's all right.
Have you eaten today, Ewan?
Ewan, buddy. Did you kill somebody in there?
Oh no, this is mostly mine, actually. Stupid
Oh.
demons. Fuck.
Excuse me?
Yeah, there was a demon in there. Some sort of disturbance got called in the day. Well, you see them look around, make sure no one's listening, and they whisper. There was some kind of disturbance called in today, you know?
Mhm.
But the guards that I had sent in never checked in, so I came to see what happened. There was some sort of lesser, greater demon. I don't know. But he was just waiting in there, and he would kill anyone that stepped in, and then killed all the patrons that were in there, as well as the barkeep. Sadly.
Hell. Oh my
Ouch.
god. I assume we're
Definitely a turn of
all.
events.
Yeah, we're all listening to this, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to speak to all of you. Sorry.
It's been there all day?
I don't know if all day, but I mean, when I walked in, the patrons were head down, like made it seem like they were sleeping. It seemed like some sort of trap, almost.
You think it's conscious of yesterday today? Like, you think it knows about the timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff going on?
It
Or do
seemed
you
to have
think-
some idea, as it was trying to just kill me.
Let's see. Demons are do you know if it was a demon or a devil? Like, in particular?
You're right. You know, I think it was a devil.
Is there a corpse?
Well,
Or-
you see, my magic kind of turned it into ash.
So not much room for a field autopsy.
No.
Did it speak to you at all, or was
It spoke.
just...
It spoke. It didn't say much else from die.
That seems a bit more demonic than a devil. Isn't it like
I'm pretty sure it was a devil because it didn't seem.
chaotic or lawful?
It didn't seem in charge. Is what I'm saying. Either
With-
something's controlling it, but it seemed to be sentient. It talked. It did talk. It told me some things. It just. Sorry, it's
That is
With-
a
coming back to
turn.
me.
I say with my brain tapped into the history and or investigation and or arcana to recall information about fiends. Does anything that he says sound familiar to me?
You can. Yeah, you can roll a history check.
Swag. Advantage, yay or nay?
So if you're, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
I think it
because
would be.
of Hunter's Bane.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck, 12. Yeah, that shit sounds demonic to me. That's it.
It sounds like they're giving the best explanation they can in the situation.
Okay. Yeah, I really have no idea.
Goodness.
He kept going on about a master. I don't know if it made a deal with someone or that's its master, or if there's a higher demon out here.
If
But
if it seemed like there might have been a hierarchy involved, then that might point to a devil instead of a demon, and then we could maybe talk to it and potentially get some information out of it. From my understanding, demons are a lot more chaotic and less willing to engage in conversations.
okay, so if that's the case, I'm pretty sure it was a devil then.
Do you have any illusion magic to where you could potentially give us a picture of it?
It's a great question.
Eeyrii, you're a much better practitioner of clerical things. Are you able to speak to the dead by chance?
That is a great question, Grandpa.
Thank you.
You know, I've talked to many people and many things. I don't know about talking to the dead per se, but
Well, would there be a corpse, or would it have just been sent back to hell? So,
It kind of, yeah, it kind of turned to ash. Again, I deal with what is it? Radiant magic. So radiant fire, kind
yeah,
of.
not a whole lot left over, I reckon.
No,
Pretty gnarly sunburn.
especially not with devils.
We ran into at the robot workshop, correct? We ran into like some sort of demonic evidence.
Yes, it seemed like they were searching for something.
Looks
That's
like we
not
got a
good.
bit of a demon's infestation in the city right now.
Well, that can't be good.
Ewan, I'm going to ask this again. Have you eaten lunch today?
It's been a long day. No, actually.
Here's a sandwich. Was there an elven man around when you were in the building?
Thank you. I had again, all the patrons that were in there were killed, so I didn't. I mean, there was an elvish man, but he was dead.
Yeah, that's not good.
are Strauss and Malala still like with us, or are they?
Yeah, if you ask them to follow you, they did. They're kind of sticking close to you right now. But they're hiding from. Not hiding, but they're kind of staying back. The sheer number of guards kind of spooked them a bit.
Fair. Could I like go out to or where they are, kind of just while they're talking to you, and kind of just slip over and chat with them for a sec?
Yeah, you can do that. As you do that, Ewan's gonna go ahead and cast a Mass Cure Wounds on themselves as well as everybody else, because they are very hurt, and anyone else who's there, because they notice that you guys also seem a little beat up. So just as a, it seems we've all had a long day, and then they're gonna go ahead and cast a Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
It's not even close to over.
So
Maybe
that's
it
gonna
is.
be
Who knows?
20 points,
Oh my god!
everybody.
I am back
That was-
to max because I used
that
a
was
lot
actually
of hit
cool.
dice.
That was a
That
good
was-
roll.
That was a huge roll.
was a huge
Big
roll.
numbers.
So everyone can heal up 20 points. All right. But Eeyrii, you kind of step back and you see Strats and Melly just kind of like off in a little corner.
Question. I'm just picking my own brain. What exactly was the job that you were given again?
Strats speaks up. Our only actual objective, we were told to do, was to create a distraction during the parade thing. After that, we were supposed to meet here, but I get the feeling that from what I'm seeing, they were trying to tie up loose ends with us, weren't they?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Which scary for you guys. I know. I'm so sorry.
No need to thank us. We saved your lives.
By kicking their ass.
I'm almost taking it first. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, we almost did kill you. However, if you came here, you would have definitely been dead.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I felt like after hearing about what happened in there that they were probably trying to tie up loose ends with you guys.
I believe that may be the case.
But if you guys were to make a distraction during the parade, and this happened while the parade was still going on, then maybe you guys were a distraction over there from what was going on over here. I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. Actually. At this point, Ewan sees their amazing passive perception. Sees you talking to these two, and they kind of walk over. They're like, and then who might your friends be?
So this is my cousin Larry and his wife. You can tell he's my cousin because he too is an air genasi.
This is my niece.
Give me a deception check.
And eyeball their father. Don't ask.
I feel like this isn't a deception check, it's more of a comedy check, but sure.
Yeah.
Is this below his payroll check?
It's way below Ewan's payroll.
Yeah,
this
payroll,
is,
their payroll.
But
8.
wait, was it an 8?
13.
Oh boy, 13. Ewan, what are you? Whoa. Okay. What's your plus to this?
47.
Jeez, what?
Wait,
What?
you don't, why don't you? Why do you? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character. Okay, that makes sense. I was like,
wait, what?
insight.
Oh.
Sounds about right. All right. So, Ewan just kind of looks at you, smiles. You know, usually I'm told when people arrive into the city, as we only have the one in and out portal. So I know we're working together, and I know that we are friends in some very extended form of the word. I would appreciate your candor.
Okay, so maybe they're not my cousin, but please do not hurt them. For now.
I'm just curious about something. Like I mentioned it before, and Ewan turns to them. We only have one teleportation portal for leaving and entering this city. You don't seem familiar. How did you get here? You see them, Melly and Strides kind of look at each other and sigh. Just kind of giving in at this point. We were smuggled in.
Junebug's just gonna like make a slight step to like put themselves in between you and them. Not like to where it's obvious, but like just physically in between them.
Okay.
And not like in a provocative or like angry way. They're just gonna make sure that they're there.
All right. Well, I take it you guys already spoke with them, correct?
Yeah, we kind of sussed them out, so I do apologize for fibbing a little. I was just afraid that, especially with all of the, stuff that just went on in that bar, that,
I understand.
object in motion stays in motion,
No, I understand. But if you seem to trust them in some sense, after
I think it's...
fighting, they also seem kind of hurt.
Yeah, we
Anyway.
kind of did a little beady up on them. I think it's more so like they've got of no choice. Not that we're gonna like hurt them otherwise, but like I think they know it's smart to be on our side rather than against us. But they might have some insight into something that is going on, whatever that might be.
Okay. Would you guys mind if I take them down to the station with me? Just to ask them a couple questions. And anything I find out, I will let you guys know.
Well, why not just ask them some questions with us present?
As you know, this is a very delicate matter. Junebug.
It is a delicate matter, and I reckon we should all be on the same page. We got these golden timepieces, same as you, seeing as how we're all sort of generally equal authority in this matter. I think that we should be a little more forgiving to these folks. They were only looking for a way off the surface when they came up here. There's no reason to treat them like criminals.
Oh, Junebug, if that's what you're worried about, no. I will treat them with the... I'm not going to hurt them. I'm not arresting them. I simply want to ask them some questions.
I'm still not sure how fashy this government is, so I was just making sure.
I simply want to ask them some questions, and maybe get them settled in. I'm not going to arrest them as long as they comply and answer my questions as the best they can.
And by all means.
They also seem like they could use some rest, especially that one. Looks like he kind of needs to get off his feet.
Damn.
But if that's okay with you all.
As long as you can guarantee their safety from not just from you, but also your guards. Again,
Oh, of
And
course.
from me.
you never know what the place.
Of course, there will be.
Huh?
I will watch them.
Okay, of course.
And
One
are we
more
going
thing.
to reconvene? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We've been on a little bit of a treasure hunt today, Ewan, and I don't have any of them on me. Elliot, show Ewan the balls.
Oh. Actually, I don't think I have them. Actually, I think.
Oh, my bad. Junebug.
I
show
think Junebug.
Ewan the balls.
I buckle up my belt.
I'm not sure. I want to see everyone's balls right now. Actually,
Junebug pulls the 3 marbles out of like a coat pocket, so like we've been finding these on like just some people of interest across the city today.
Huh? You too, huh? And you see them reach into their bag and they pull out 2 marbles.
Oh.
The demon had these actually.
Yeah, 2 of them. Wait.
Why don't you just go ahead and hand those over, real nice and slow.
Let me figure out what these are with my
Crossbow
impossibly strong
drawn.
magic.
Have you guys figured out exactly what they do? They say as they hand them over to you.
We have a general idea.
But more importantly,
This is necessary for the
Their jaw
process.
drops when they see that.
It's necessary for the process.
we have a good idea, but if you know and want to tell us so that way we can confirm that we know what you know that we know.
I actually did
Are they
not
duplicates is one of the more important parts of this.
What did you roll?
I feel like I don't need to roll for color if we have a duplicate, but
You
yes, I
have-
rolled
no,
a
they're not
14 and a
duplicates.
20.
No, they're not duplicates. One is yellow and one is gray.
It's like,
Oh god, I forget which ones we have. We have
You have red, green, and
evocation.
Yellow's conjuration.
you have evocation, transmutation, and abjuration.
Correct.
I feel like we have. If I think you're going off the list, I think you are. I think I know which ones these are.
I'm here for
Wait,
it.
what color are these? Yellow and what
Yellow
else?
and gray.
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 Yeah, gray throws me off. with
Yeah, that one's
basic
weird.
knowledge.
Yeah,
Is
that one's
my-
weird.
Enchantment?
Is my
Divination.
detect magic still up? Has it been an
Divination.
hour?
It has not been an hour, but Detect Magic lasts 10 minutes, doesn't it? Or does it last an hour?
honestly
I think it's
wasn't
10 minutes.
I think it is
Yeah,
10.
the 10 minutes was more or less what the parade was, but
Oh yeah, it is 10 minutes. Sad about that.
Do I? No, I don't.
uh,
I
the
have been
the
watching.
20, yeah. I mean, putting them in your mouth at the same time confuses you a little.
I'm like Remy from fucking Ratatouille. Wow! Go cross-eyed for a second.
But I'll say the 20 gives you the yellow, which is conjuration.
This one, I believe to be conjuration.
What's it taste
Whatever
like?
that tastes like to you.
I like to think it's maple. I hope it's.
Brimstone.
Oh. Brimstone's also a good one.
Because that's what I do. I produce brimstone when I use my breath.
Wow.
Here you go, Junebug.
That's really beautiful.
Junebug
to
does
guessing
not use
what
like
magic
a cloth
tastes
or
like.
anything. They just grab this nasty ass.
Ewan is still just staring, mouth open. Like,
This
we
is
are
why we are
professional
professionals.
detectives.
yeah,
You,
like they're just very confused as to how that worked.
Here, try
There's
it.
someone
And I give him the
in his
nasty
mouth.
ass one that was just in Topar's mouth, and Topar definitely has like dragon gonorrhea or something.
I'm scared, actually. I'm just gonna take them. You guys, it seems you guys got it figured out. If I find any other of these, I'll let you guys know.
We're
we
two
tell you
away.
what they do yet.
I actually have no clue.
You
Personally,
believe that they are a key, like they're used as a key, in the center of town. It's the fountain, right?
Yes, the fountain outside of Alaric's Towers, where we've been placing them and seeing things happen.
Yes, they glow up when you put them in certain locations. We reckon when we find all of them, we'll be able to open some sort of door.
We have already put preliminary caution to the guards that watch the fountain anyway.
One guy.
okay. Wow. Ewan's history is actually pretty good. I was not expecting that. That makes some sense. Previous guards, we never really ask about it or talk about it, but there's always one message that has been passed down by previous guards. It's to protect the fountain. I figured it meant City Hall. I always have guards standing around City Hall, but it's never like a priority. Again, as you guys know, a lot when power is passed down, as the guard captain, we undergo intense memory wipe to forget about the time eraser magic, right? But that
I love that you're
usually,
saying this in front of Strats. Great day again.
they'll forget.
Just use the mind wiping powers on them. It's fine.
Yeah, they'll forget. It's fine. But
Or I can beat it out of him.
I'm gonna get a kick out of this. I
usually
like
their last message
this
is
shit
to
is so
protect
funny.
the fountain. So
The last memory is
Interesting.
the fountain? Is that what
their
you just
their
said?
last message before they're wiped, before they're handed power, before the next guard captain is handed power, is to protect the fountain.
Fascinating.
We never know why, but it's usually along those lines.
Maybe?
I will set a couple more guards there, if that's the case. If this is true, then just the two that are usually stationed out there might not be enough. If they already got past them once, I'll station a couple more guards there.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Well, I think we should continue again. If I find anything else or any new information comes to light, let me know, or I'll let you know. They gave you a Sunny Stone at the beginning, correct? I believe.
yes.
Probably.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna go and say yes.
I'm pretty sure.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
have
sure
it.
they did. I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know who
If-
they gave it to.
Feels like a thing they would do.
Yeah, it does. They are
Feels like a very
smart.
smart thing.
They're definitely
feel like-
smarter than I am. So
I feel as though they also give us money.
Yeah. I think we actually have 17 billion platinum.
Oh, for some
But,
reason I feel as though they also gave us our spell slots back.
if anything happens, you do have the sending stone to contact me.
Yes, and you could have easily contacted us saying, "Oh man, I fighting a demon. That's crazy."
It again was an ambush. It was a trap. I came to check it out.
Made you
Talking
come
is
and
a
check
free
I
the
didn't.
action.
I didn't have.
Oh,
It was
Using an item is not a free action. Though.
Eeyrii asked me a good question.
What was that?
if this was an ambush and not something you knew about, why come check this bar out of all the places, especially when you're the guard captain and there's a parade with political figures who obviously need some sort of protection as they have protection magic on them. So why wouldn't you be there? Not that I'm trying to be like, huh, but I'm just curious.
You think you're lying?
Well, like I had mentioned earlier, yesterday, the day before, the repeated day, whatever.
The time after the day before.
Yes, correct.
Just
Yeah, we'll call it yesterday. I was at the parade. There was only a disturbance, that one that was very easily handled. But we did get some reports of some strange noises coming from the inn. I had sent out a couple of guards to check it out, but towards the end of the night, they never checked back in. I thought that was suspicious, so today I decided to check it out myself, knowing that the disturbance that was caused yesterday would be dealt with as I had increased the number of guards at the parade. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, and now I'm wondering if this was to get you away from the parade. So many
let's- Let's hope not.
Was there a really strange ambush at the parade yesterday?
Yes, but again, it wasn't really a big deal. We just kind of kept them out of the way.
Toparr will
they're-
remember this.
They're people. We couldn't, we just kind of try to push them out. They were very aggressive though, pushing a couple of the floats. So that's why I doubled the guards today in case it happened again. But I believe you guys took care of it. Is that what it seems like?
You're so
4
alive.
guards.
What?
You're the most alive people I've ever met. Oh my gosh, yeah, we totally took care of that.
Oh, okay. Not going to question that tone, but
They'll be okay.
You and/or God. When is the when is the fucking dinner?
They're the same thing in my
Compared to
eyes.
the dinner, the ball, the election ball itself starts around 6. Roughly about an hour and a half. It's 4:35-ish. You guys were there for about an hour and a half. So it fell around. If you want to give me a nature check to see, or unless you already did, I can't remember.
It sounds like we.
I've made many checks to look at the sky and failed. Let's do it again. Oh, it's another low number. 7 minus. Should be 1. Yeah, 7 minus 1. 6.
You remember it falling sometime after you arrived.
I feel like
You
it
also-
was around 8.
You also remember Eeyrii yelling at you because you guys were late. So
Well, I'm always late.
somewhere around
yourself.
7:38 is what it sounds like.
I was just
You
asking
guys
when I came
probably
ready for
have
the
about-
ball.
You guys probably have about 2 hours, but you do know the ball starts at 6. As soon as the parade ends.
Fascinating. So we're missing it. Because we had one more thing we could have potentially hit today, unless we want to just go to the ball.
So
How many keys did we need to get into the fountain? Was it 5 or was it more?
There were 7. There were 7? Nah, that's not my
there
voice.
were 7.
Maybe with
There
Hey,
were
hey,
7 in
hey,
that
hey.
fountain.
And you
7.
still don't know what the gray one does, by the way. You are missing
Correct.
2, and you still don't know what the gray one does.
I'm missing 2.
Roll an Arcana on the gray one.
Toparr,
Can.
put this
Oh.
ball in your mouth.
I already
already
did, my friend.
That'll be an
See it.
18. I just look at it. I don't taste it.
Ewan's if you guys are done, Ewan's gonna start like walking away with Melius and Strats.
I do this to strats, like I got my eye on you.
I do this to Strat so that they know that I like them.
Strats is very confused at this group, but they just kind of wave back.
So many conflicting emotions.
You see Ewan kind of put their arm under Strats because they are having struggle like walking.
Oh.
So, with an 18. With an 18. It's very interesting when you look inside of it. You kind of look up, pointed towards the sun, and like it kind of like reflects back, and it gives you this strange like you see yourself for a moment, a little older, and then it vanishes. So it gives you a sort of divination feeling towards it.
Let's go.
So we're missing illusion and enchantment. Because we know necromancy isn't one of the ones in the fountain.
You're correct.
If the illusion was
Duration was
invisible.
blue, right?
That's fucked.
Or the illusion one looks like it's in a pile of marbles.
It's in
That would be
it's in a
hilarious.
sack of ball bearings. Oh, we're fucked.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
We have to
It's
taste
just-
all of them. Which one of these tastes like, I don't know, buttercream?
Somebody's like,
But
Alright.
we're basically out of leads from the map at this point. We have the information from the Sentry's warehouse regarding the Helm Temple, I believe. So if we want to go see my daughter and ask some questions there, potentially there's some way to get into the beneaths of the city.
Toparr, you have a daughter?
Well, if Eeyrii's my granddaughter and she said her daughter works at... You just see his nose start to bleed.
Oh no. Oh shit.
It's really hard to tell because it's red on red, but it's just like...
Pick up what you're breaking down.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, all right. We could follow the lead. As Ian, theoretically. Okay. I'm going back into Elliot. So we have the beads to the fountain. Do we know what is beyond the fountain?
water.
Air.
Fire.
Earth.
That's out of order. Oh.
And also, air genasi said water.
Now that Ewan's gone, though, guys, I do have a question. So if Ewan knew about the attack, because they experienced it yesterday at the parade, then wouldn't Ewan recognize Melly and...
Well, their plan was to just send the protesters and be quite annoying. They would have just done it and disappeared.
I think we've been the only ones that actually found out that they were behind the protests, or at least the disturbances of it.
It's true.
So last time they would have just sent riot control out. This time they had to deal with us.
And that's why this was on the map that Ewan had, because it was the center of the town the center of the district, which during the parade. Hence why they wouldn't have had the Brazen Bold Inn marked, because they were going to explore that themselves. So the places she mapped would have been from yesterday, or the time after the day before.
This is getting a little fucky wucky.
You're telling me I have a negative intelligence.
And I have max intelligence. This is fucking me up. Do we think that the devil was a trap for Ewan, or do we think that it was a trap for like Strats and Melanie?
I feel like it was totally to clean up loose ends with Strats and Melly. It lines up too well if that's where they were supposed to go next. And there was something there.
Demon
I
is
don't-
what
Doesn't
scares
Can
want-
demons do shape-changey things like Elliot does? Are they lycanthropes?
Not that I. Well, there's only ash left over, so we can check inside the bar and just try to do a little investigation to see what kind of a conflict it was, see if there were slash marks or
That would
scary
also
shit.
potentially get Elliot's nose closer to maybe get more information about what this creature was.
Elliot can sniff the ash and maybe get a demon scent.
Yeah.
And piss on it like a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna piss on it anyway.
So was
We
I.
could all
I'm
piss.
glad we were all on the same page.
Well, it's more like a litter box, honestly.
I have not seen a toilet all day, so I was just thinking like, oh, there's a bunch of ash in there. God, thank God.
Yeah. Finally.
If that's what we want to do, we can check it out real quick, and then we can head to another location.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I think we should do that and see if we could just try to find the last two.
This will be a quick in and out investigation. Let's hope they
Yeah.
haven't cleaned up too much.
I'm
Maybe
gonna.
they put the ashes in a box for us.
Yeah. I'm gonna like. I'm just gonna go in there, to be perfectly honest. I could just like stealth fly and then just do like a drive-by sniff of the
I'm
ashes.
gonna make a
if
scene
I-
out of it.
Yeah, you want to
Okay.
try and stealth in?
Do you want us to distract for you, Elliot?
Let me look at my. Let me see how I feel about my stealth. I feel pretty good about my stealth. I feel like I'm pretty stealthy. But if y'all want to create some kind of diversion and make it maybe a little bit easier for me, that'd be kind of cool too.
I need to look for clues anyway, so I can just be a very loud and obnoxious detective real quick.
Okay, that works.
Junebug
You could have me and Eeyrii be your backup.
walks up to the bar door and kicks it open and says, "Nobody move! This is a crime scene!"
Oh shit.
The guards kind of look at you like, yeah, we know.
Could I touch Elliot and give him some guidance?
Thank you so much.
The guards just kind of look at you like, this is a crime scene. Can we help you
But
in any way?
minor illusions, a cigarette. It just starts like chain smoking and is like, "All right, show me the body."
Well, there's several bodies actually. As you see, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay, I'm like crawling like on top of the door sill, like just like so out of as much sight as possible. Oh god, plus guidance.
I just walk over to the bar and start pouring a drink.
Okay.
There's a body on the bar.
Scoot it over.
Excuse me, sir.
18.
18. All right.
9 plus
Feel-
9.
You feel fairly good. Fairly hidden. You kind of
Wow.
like scoot in through the top of the door while the guards seem to be distracted by their shenanigans at the moment. Trying to get them to leave at the same time.
Bug puts a cigarette out, like minor illusion puts a cigarette out on their tongue and says, "Yep, you gotta be born with thick skin to be a detective in this city." Flicks it, pulls minor illusions another one, starts looking around.
So as you guys are looking
Here's your
around,
wine, sir, as I throw him a whiskey.
Grab
As
it.
As you guys are looking around, you see there is 3 dead bodies. Well, the one at the bar, which you guys would know would be the patron of this bar, Triana Dawkins,
Oh, my best friend.
a female rock gnome. Then you see another elven man. Looks young. He was wearing like he had like the guard shirt, not the armor, just like the shirt that they wear under the armor. So you can assume he was guard. And then you see sitting with him is a female human, also about young, maybe late teens, early 20s. They all were like head down, kind of like sleeping since. So they looked alive, but you could see that now that they were killed.
Like,
So the guards are.
style?
Yeah.
That's some Semino style.
Yep.
Can I do a medicine check on Sri Lanka Triana? What the fuck's her name?
Sri Lanka, Triana.
I check
How did I say that?
Triniana.
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 Yeah.
Can I see if it was like a poison or something? Hiya! 20 total.
20. The pool of blood on the bottom tells you it wasn't poison. And as the guards are putting the bodies away, you notice there is a slash at their throat.
And check their fingernails and see if they got a chance to fight back.
Yeah, give me a investigation check.
No, that's my jam.
It's
an 18.
They didn't seem to have been able to. It was kind of like a surprise because you don't see any other signs of like hurt or anything. It was just the one cut to the throat, quick.
What did you say, Eeyrii?
How long ago did they die?
You can. Are you asking, or do you want to see? If you can...
Maybe
was
I
that?
could ascertain it.
Yeah, give me.
They didn't die within like the last minute, did they?
Definitely not.
Revivify.
But
I'd like to assist with this check.
You're alive now.
yeah, give me a medicine check. That's what it is. That's the word.
So I was under the impression that we weren't supposed to be in here, so why the fuck am I stealthing?
They're trying
we
to
were
kick
gonna
the
get them
rest of you
outside.
out. They're trying to kick the rest of you out.
Oh, okay, so
they're
so
very
I,
rough, kind of like starting to be a little rough with the rest of you, but they don't notice you. And whatever
okay,
you wanna
cool.
do.
I'm gonna I'm on the ceiling, and I'm gonna turn my head down, and I'm gonna fly down onto on top of one of the bodies, and take a good old whiff to see if I pick up anything that appears to remind me of entities that are not normal.
Yeah, give me a perception. What was that medicine check? As you're being pushed out.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, perfect. No, they've been dead for a while. Probably since the day started.
These men have been dead a while.
The guards just kind of like, we know. We're just cleaning up with you guys. If we have anything, Ewan will let you know. We know you guys were talking to them. If you guys would just let us continue our job.
Swear, this city, I tell you. The ashes on you?
They start kind of just pushing you out.
Where there are just so many scents in here. I
But yeah,
got a
as
4.
Don't you get advantage?
I did.
Oh, Jesus!
I rolled a 4 and a 5, and I have a -1.
Do you still have your beat of luck?
I'm not using it for this.
Does guidance activate?
It was already used on
yeah,
the
it
stealth.
was used for stealth.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 5 for that.
Yeah, there is a lot. There's just a lot of smells.
Fuck allergies.
The metallic smell of the blood, the spilled alcohol, everything is just kind of mixing all together. It's making it very difficult for you to get a whiff of anything.
Fuck. Okay.
Do you have the culprit's ashes on y'all right now?
Ooh, that is good.
Ashes? I mean, they're kind of all over the place. We were just kind of cleaning them up.
I'm gonna scoop some up.
I dip my cigarette into them. I flick off some.
Yeah, you
Riddance.
see the pile of ashes next to what is like a rusted longsword.
I flick my cigarette onto them, which is not a real cigarette, and I say, "Man, it'd be nice if we knew what these smelled like." And I give you bardic inspiration, Elliot. And then I'm gonna use Mage Hand to steal a bottle of alcohol as we walk out.
I was gonna also
Give
try
me
to
a
steal
sleight of
bottle of
hand.
alcohol.
Sleight of hand on the big
Yeah.
Oh, I really don't want to be subtle about it.
Just
It's
put
a
it in my
natural
shell.
20, 31.
Jesus Christ! All right, yeah, easy enough. Your mage hand grabs a bottle and it goes out the window, and then it comes around into your hand as you guys are
Batarang.
pushed out. But yeah, you see the ashes right there. Very easy enough for you to just go ahead and grab because they still haven't noticed you. They're very, very preoccupied.
They're trying to get my big ass shell through the door.
But as they are now pushing now that most of them are outside of the door, they're closing the door. So if you want to roll another stealth check to see if you can hide and maybe and get out, or whatever else you want to do. But you have the ashes. That was easy enough to do.
I'm gonna fly out then.
All right. They're closing the door. So you want to go through like a window? There's a couple of windows in this.
yeah, yeah. I'll go out a window. I'm just imagining just like a fly just keep like bouncing into a window trying to get out. And I was just help me.
Okay. Yeah,
Like the idea of you going out the same window as the bottle of wine and being like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Give me another stealth check. As they're now getting back into like paying attention to their scene.
Oh my god.
You have Bardic if it wasn't a natural one.
It wasn't. It was a 5, but it becomes to be a 14. I've rolled this dice 4 times tonight, and 3 of them were 5s, and 1 was a 4.
Junebug did give you a Bardic Inspiration if you want to use
that's
that.
That's gonna get wasted after like what 10 minutes?
10
Yeah,
minutes,
after 10 it's gone anyway.
Okay, what is it? A D8 or 10?
D10.
And
Oh,
full
That is
Bard,
so beautiful.
high level.
okay.
Easy.
It's now a 23.
23, easy enough. Yeah. Yeah. You just scoop up the ash in like an old bottle or something, put it back, and you see as they're turning around, you kind of just
In my mouth.
you just fly back up to the top. You see the bottle go out the window, and you just follow it down. But yeah, you
Just
guys have-
mainline some demon ashes and bend it bolt.
That's a demon.
It's the craziest trip ever, bro.
All
You already got
I
out
see
some
all
demon
9
ash.
rings. All right.
right, thank you for your information. Thank you, and they just slam the door behind you guys.
Took my cigarette out.
It just vanishes as it hits the door.
It clips through the door and is gone.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I feel like that was incredibly successful.
Why do we even do that? What was the point?
Well, to figure out some stuff about demons and like
Okay.
the culprit.
Alright.
There was a longsword in there, so can we assume that culprit used that longsword?
I would assume so. Should we start heading to that last location? That lead that we had? Or are we gonna stay for the ball?
Can I look at the ashes while we're on the way there?
Yeah, you can. So you guys are walking thorough.
Okay.
Heading
well-
towards the Helm Temple, I believe.
I had a question because the point of us getting these beads is to open up the door that the fountain is, correct?
If that's what it would do, yes.
Okay. So we don't know if like while the ball's going on, if people are gonna come by the fountain and try to open it.
They're going to be utterly confused when 5 of them are missing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, what if they just bring the beads to us?
True.
But also, I guess we don't know if that's what's gonna actually happen.
Yes.
Unless-
Okay.
They might have already gotten word of things going poorly
True.
for them and
True.
have made new plans.
Okay, we'll go do this new lead then.
Unless putting the beads in is exactly what they want us to do.
It is tempting.
Oh,
But theoretically, they can't open the door without all of the beads, and we have 5 of them.
correct.
Or-
So
It might be a trap.
maybe these are fakes, and that's why they have taste.
But they
These are
They-
the skittled ones. No.
No.
they did light up when we did use them.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I think we should, with all this information, we should probably go check the new lead because if they don't have the beads, they probably already know, or they'll come prepared. So we'll maybe see if we can get it beforehand.
Yes. And the ball was in the Elysium District? Where was it?
The bowl itself, yes, it was in the Elysium District in the dance hall.
So either way, it's on the other side of town.
Yes.
So we'd have to go past the fountain anyway, and we could leave either Eeyrii or I to watch over the fountain, just in case.
I'm
If
sort
we
of tapped
still
on
want to make an
combat abilities.
appearance. At the ball.
I'm tapped on any combat abilities, so if we send me anywhere, we should probably send me somewhere with the least chance of confrontation.
That is fair.
But I think I have a lead with this, Ash. I have an idea.
So you guys are walking towards the temple?
Yes.
Or...
I think we're walking towards the temple.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't know what the right thing to do is.
It's not that far, so you guys just
We
walk
have
past
multiple
the-
tries, Ian.
No. We're
Still
going
on day one.
Well, yeah,
0 deaths.
0 death run. There you go.
We're playing
you
Dead
guys,
Rising. We have one day.
You guys start walking past again. It's on the other side of the Zephyr District. Sorry. So you walk past where the parade just passed through. People are cleaning up like the confetti and all that stuff. Someone's cleaning up the stains of blood. They assume was part of the parade. They don't know. Yeah, you guys are headed towards the Temple of Helm. You guys walk in that direction. It's a very big circular building. You guys can see it from pretty far away. You guys know this building. At first glance, it resembles more of an armory. It's an immensely tall, stronghold featured at the very center of the district. My bad. It's a very long, like spire-like structure, maybe 30-40 feet tall. Giant brass made of brass. As you walk in, get close, you see the front set of doors is 10 feet tall, 15 feet wide, set of double doors. And on the center of it is the symbol of an eye on the right hand of a gauntlet, which is the symbol of Helm.
And similar to the one that's on like Alaric's tower and shit like that, right?
Yes. You would assume this is like the prime deity for this city specifically. You know that like they don't force you into any specific deity per se. They don't stop you from worshiping any specific deity, but this is the temple that was built prior to it actually coming off from the ground. So this temple, as well as a lot of the bigger structures that have been here for a long time, all have some sort of symbols of Helm.
Eeyrii, this is more in your domain, if you want to lead that.
Yeah, reminds me of your daughter, my mom.
I can't wait to see the resemblance.
I honestly don't know if this is the temple that my mom works at, but like this is her god, you know. He's cool, he's chilling.
Perfect.
We should probably go to see the leader. His name is Azal Bronzehide. Probably find him first. He runs this place.
That's a name.
Yeah,
That is a name. Yeah, you guys can just walk in. The doors aren't closed or locked. They're a little bit heavy, but you guys managed to push them open. You guys walk inside. You see this beautiful cathedral, this grand chamber. It's got this like arched ceiling. The halls leading to this central spires are furnished with grand statues. Some of them are depicting the god Helm. Others are heroes of the church that once worshipped Helm. You see Helm's symbol all over displayed very prominently on a lot of the stonework and a lot of the pendants and the suits of armor that align the halls.
And we're theoretically looking for another key and potentially a map. Because we have the one key from Leofric, and apparently there's a second key that does something in the Temple of Helm.
As you guys walk a little bit farther in to the actual grand, like the center of it, which is a beautiful like cathedral built out, you see a very old dwarf, short, maybe about 3 feet, 3'5". You would assume he was taller, but currently he's very like arched, walking with a cane. His eyes are like glossed over. It doesn't look like he can see, kind of. And he currently has a long soul patch going down, but the rest of his head is bald. And this is Azel Bronzehide, the cleric of the Temple of Hell. He kind of just walks forward. Yes, who's there?
Hands.
What?
Hands. You know?
Okay. As we're walking over here, just a quick talking about what we're trying to do here. So you just mentioned that we're trying to find the key, the second key, and another bead. Are we telling these people that this is what we're doing?
Potentially. I think there was talks of there's some kind of storage system here. I don't remember if that's correct or not.
Yes. What's his name? Leofric told you that the Temple of Helm does have a type of storage for very like important stuff. Obviously, they know about it.
So we're on the lookout for another key and potentially a map, which was stolen from Leofrix by some kind of fiend, is our guess.
Okay, but we are sharing this information with them.
Potentially. There is information that his great-grandfather put stuff in the Temple of Helm.
We could use our like badges and try to get like
He's blind.
specialized. Okay. Are the badges textured?
Did they have braille?
They're carved.
Yeah.
They have a carved symbol on them, but yeah.
Okay.
I walk up to him.
Kind of just waiting there for you guys.
Hello, fellow grandfather. Is my daughter here?
Your daughter? Who's your daughter?
Ooh.
Eeyrii, what's our last name?
Ishara.
Miss Ishara.
Ashara. Oh yes, Eeyrii. Is that you? Your mom talks so much about you. Of course,
Sorry, I was
of
off
course
my
she
head
is.
for a second, just admiring everything. Took me back.
Oh, of course. I understand that, we have our differences, but of course you're always welcome into the temple, dear. Would you like me to get her? I think she was... She was somewhere.
That would be
She
really
might be
lovely.
cleaning something. I'm not entirely sure. I'll go look.
Someone with a little bit more intelligence than a blind man.
You see them kind of like walk out into the back. For a blind man, they seem to know their way around here, at least.
I know that
And
feeling.
we walk up to like the podium. I'm just gonna go podium.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like the talking spot.
Where the podium is.
The podium is called the pulpit, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he goes to the back to the pulpit and then goes to a back through a door in the back. You guys wait a couple minutes. Nothing. If you guys want to do anything in the meantime or just wait.
I would like to compare the ashes that Elliot just got to the ashes of the imp that I collected on session 0. I want to see if they look the same. I know that this is something an insane person would do since it is actual ash.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And I would like to assist by cracking one of the spines that I use that turns into a dragon typically, and it also basically is ash. To have 3 comparisons of a fairy dragon to 2 devil fiend entities.
Understand that this is probably Impossible.
What kind of check would this be, boy? Boy, it's not investig. Is it investigation?
It could just be
or
a
an
generic intelligence
insight?
check. It could just be a generic check.
Okay at those.
Give me. It's gonna have to be an intelligence check. There's nothing that it could be. So yeah, just straight intelligence.
I was hoping for performance.
I
have- okay.
Sure, it's not sleight of hand.
If you want to tell me how you would perform this,
Maybe not perform, but like I was thinking like just like on the ground layout. I have like a map on me, so I was just gonna like roll that out on the ground as a placemat and take the fairy dragon ash, pour it down, like look at it, taste it, smell it, do the same thing with the imp ash that we collected before, and then do the same thing with the what's it called? The ash that we've just collected. Do I have advantage on this since Toparr is helping?
I was gonna say disadvantage because it's ash, but Toparr is helping, so make it a straight. It's just a straight roll.
Yeah, the straight roll I rolled a 3.
It's ash. It's ash.
Okay, I still want to look like I'm doing something though, so I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot and cast Identify on it.
God
just
damn
to see
it.
if I get. I had nothing else.
If we
of
have
use.
time, you could just cast it as a ritual.
Yeah.
Good. Do I have like a lot of minutes?
You can start casting it and see if they come out. It takes 10 minutes, right?
I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna go out back and do some pagan stuff. Y'all, I don't belong in a collective church. What is organized religion type stuff? I'm gonna be out.
More of a
Here's
free
something
spirit.
interesting that I'll give you for free because that intelligence with that intelligence roll.
It's an 8. Like.
Don't you add half still of your?
I guess you would add half though, so
So
it's
it's
another 3.
It's a 10. It's 11.
Yeah, it's 10 or 11. I don't remember how it works.
Let's round down because it's ash.
It's ash, but even if it's ash, it was still demonic ash, devilish ash in some sense.
It smelled like.
And it's not reacting to being in a church in any way. And isn't that a little strange?
I didn't even think about that, but it's not reacting to being in a church. Okay.
As you
that's
had set it down on the map and stuff in here before you were like, okay, I'm actually gonna do this outside. That thought came to mind. Like, why isn't it reacting? Why isn't it doing anything?
Yeah. It's very interesting.
Well-
I guess if I get that, I'd like to go outside and do Identify as a ritual just out there, since I'm not going to be of much help in an organized religious church anyways.
While
Yeah,
all that
go
was
outside.
while all that was going on, can I because you mentioned there were some statues, correct?
Yes.
Can I fly up and around them to see if maybe this is some bullshit of we hid the pearl in the eyeball of our great leader, and see if it's just
very
the keys or any kind of hints as to where a location might be that was put there intentionally.
Yeah. Go ahead, give me an investigation check.
While that's
Alright.
being rolled, on my way out, I'm just going to give Eeyrii Bardic Inspiration.
I'm so inspired.
I don't know what I do. I dap you up on the way out. I'm like, you got this.
I was expecting you to have a bunch of ashes. You just do that little heel click thing and just hey. And then...
I snap and it smokes into the air, and
Yeah.
I'm shocked
Right.
by God.
21.
21.
Go.
As you look around, you're flying around all these statues. Very, very well made statues. They got the face of what they assume to be Helm. Not entirely sure if anyone has seen him or not.
I have.
And then another one with just a full suit of armor and sparkly armor. Some others depict, like I said, previous clerics and or paladins of Helm. But you don't find anything like that. You don't find any of the eyes or any of the hand. You even search the hand in the eye in the hand, which is the symbol of Helm.
Okay.
But you don't find one in that.
Okay. Just curious. Thank you.
A couple minutes pass by, and from the same room that what's his face? I'm so horrible with names, guys. I just apologize. Azel, I gave them their names. At the same room that Azel walked in, you see Eerii's mom walk out, and I mean, Eeyrii, what does your mom look like, and what is her name?
Ooh.
So, my mother looks a lot like me, but more kind of regal, put together. She's a bit beefy, in I guess typical paladin of Helm attire. She's definitely taller than me, just like kind of like an intimidatingly beautiful air genasi woman. And her name is actually, what did I name her? Imperia? Imperia. I'm just gonna call her mother. And as she walks in, I kind of stand up very straight, and I'm like, God.
Should I do that as well?
She walks over to you and just like, oh, darling, what are you doing here?
Mother.
Can I help you?
That's my daughter.
Yes, this is now your father, because I know Grandpa unfortunately passed a few years back. This is now Grandpa.
Oh.
Hello, daughter.
Yeah, okay, darling, that's kind of not how things work. But I'm glad you have an older male figure to look up to.
What'd you just call me?
It's kind of like one of those, like, you know how the lads
Where am I?
and ladies club has like the adopted
my
brother
temple.
program.
Adopted brother program. Yes, I believe I've heard of that.
It's like that, but it's adopt a grandpa.
Adopted grandpa. Okay.
He's very
Are you?
Oh my god.
I assume he works with you. Is he
Oh.
capable?
He may look a little, incompetent, but I promise you he's very
I wasn't gonna say incompetence. I would have said
incontinent.
experienced. Very
Yeah, that's
experienced.
Yes. We were coming to see if you guys could give us some assistance in we've got kind of two little mysteries going on. One has led us to the temple itself, and the other has to do with some ashes that, I don't know, I feel like this is a place of holiness that may be able to identify or figure kind of some things out better than I could on my own.
Ashes. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I can try and help you with as best as I can, of course. I don't have as much power as Azel, but I can do what I can.
And is everybody like around me and Toparr? Like, or Elliot?
Elliot would be
Elliot's around,
Yeah,
still flying.
yeah.
Still kind of flying around.
Okay, yeah, I would have made my way back over there after I did my search, but however long that takes, I'll join back afterward.
It didn't take that long. If you started as soon as he left the building, probably took them about 5 minutes for Imperia to walk out. So it didn't take you that long. Probably took you around the same time. So you would be coming in about now.
Yeah, I would join. Junebug, I think, is outside.
Yeah, Junebug's outside.
Doing identify.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna introduce him and be like, this is Toparr. And this
Hello,
is
daughter.
Elliot.
Hello.
Nice to meet
my
both of you.
comrades.
Okay, you're staying safe, right? How are you looking on hit points?
Me?
Yeah.
Like a 73 out of 98.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Because she's gonna go
so
ahead and just cure you a little bit with her lay on hands.
Aww.
If
Make sure you stay
anything,
safe,
my
okay?
granddaughter's the one that's keeping me alive, at least.
And she's gonna heal you up to max. Just as long as you're staying safe, okay?
Damn.
I will, mother, for you. I don't like to worry you. I'm sorry.
Can you also be my mother? Because I could use some hit points.
Don't worry, Elliot, I can be your mother.
Never mind. Yeah, thank
Can
Can
you.
you heal my cat?
Meow.
dynamic they have, actually.
Yes, the two of them have a
meow.
very special relationship.
Meow.
Anyway, is
We
there
are the
anything?
saviors of the city.
What are you? What can I help you with?
We were slightly interested in checking out your
Slightly?
treasury system, whatever your storage system is beneath the temple, potentially. Looking for the Hilles family.
Oh, okay. You guys have a key?
We have one of the keys.
That's fine as long as I can see it. It should. I need at least one to open the vault. It's kind of a.
Pog.
Key.
What was that?
Huh?
I forget who
Nothing.
has the key.
You have it. He gave it to
Wait,
you.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go!
Yes, your boyfriend entrusted you with the key, remember, Eeyrii?
He doesn't need to know about him yet.
Or what?
What?
We haven't even gone on a date yet, but I did get this key from him, so.
Very intimate for someone who
As I
hasn't done a
said,
date with.
very trustworthy. No, you're
I've never been on a real date, so I don't know.
Okay, just be.
This is getting
make
really
your
weird
appearance later.
fast.
We can talk about this later.
Oh, God, I'm
Obviously, you guys
outside.
seem to be in sort of a rush. So,
The
Follow
winds
me.
and the sea talk instead of the birds and the bees.
and you see as she walks again back towards the. We just said this word, but I don't remember it. The back, whatever. Where the altar
Pulpit.
is. Altar?
Altar,
Yeah.
pulpit.
Altar.
Altars, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
That's
altar.
what you stand at. I think an altar is more of like a statue or something of that nature.
Podium.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, towards the back, where the pulpit, but behind the pulpit, you see on the floor is another, but like smaller symbol of helm, the same gauntlet, and next to it is a hole. In that hole on the floor, she puts the key in, turns it, puts her hand where the symbol is, and you see her hand glow for a moment, and then you feel a rumble, like very small, just very centralized, as the stairs kind of just drop open to a bottom treasury. Well, she takes the key out, hands it back to you. You're gonna need this later. And follow me. Starts walking down towards the treasury.
Yes, it might be the key to his heart. Let's go.
Ooh.
Stop that, Papa.
I didn't know you were like that, Toparr.
Back in the
I didn't know
night.
he was chill like that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, Toparr.
Thank you.
My one love is the moon.
So you guys are going straight down this treasury. It's very interesting. It's very dark. It's the word I wanted to use. It's got a couple of like witch lights embedded in the walls to give light, but it feels like you're going down for a good maybe 20-30 feet. It's just straight down, walking down, all pure darkness. At this point, you probably finished your identify spell, Junebug. I mean, the only thing you really ascertain from it is that they have a hint of magic still left in them, as they were like magical creatures. But they both seem pretty similar. Devilish in nature.
Was it being affected by any spells? Like, be at like the point of death that I can get a hint of if it was affected by any spells. Besides, I assume like holy fire.
Both of them were killed in a similar way. You remember that the imps were killed by the angel, and you know that Ewan works with is some sort of cleric or paladin. You're not sure, but
Okay. You said they did still have a little bit of magic left over in them.
from the essence themselves are magical. The creatures themselves were magical. So the essence, the only thing you get is that they were like devilish in nature.
Okay, I'm gonna sniff some of it and come back inside.
Okay, you do that.
Get a spell slot back.
Just start sniffing it.
Take a walk.
Yeah.
Minor illusion, a little rolled up $20 bill.
Yeah, as you walk in, you're seeing the you see now the staircase that wasn't there before, and your friends are gone.
I go down the staircase then. I assume that's where they went.
Alright, cool.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Am I
Fall down the
trip-
stairs. Oh, fuck.
am I tripping off demon ashes?
I put a banana peel on the top
I
step.
would hope not.
Oh,
The
okay.
idea of playing D&D and someone tumbling down the stairs.
I rolled a 17. Do I dodge the banana peel?
Yes, you do.
That beats my spell save
banana.
DC.
It's actually a really big banana peel, so you actually fail.
It was a
Comically
DC
large
20.
banana peel.
Actually-
Comically large banana peel.
But yeah, you guys
Just a spoonful.
Junebug rushes up, catches up to you guys. Make it to the bottom of the stairs, and you walk into this room, stonework room, kind of like hallway looking area. You see that there's like separate rooms, and in these rooms there's just walls, no windows or anything, and they all have two sets on the doors. They have two sets of locks. There's, from where you can see from where you're standing in now, because it is like a hallway, where you're standing in now, you only see like 3 or 4 of these rooms. You're not entirely sure where the rest of these, or exactly where you're going. But you're now in the bottom. You mentioned the Hillis family to
Yes.
your mom, correct?
I searched long and far in my notes to find his last name.
Cool. Yeah, as you guys make it down, your mom's like, I believe it should be alphabetical. So the Hills family is probably this way. And so she starts walking you down the hallway. You guys take a left. You see a bunch of more rooms. And in the wall as well, you see, like, for, like, smaller stuff, you see, like, tiny little, kind of like security deposit boxes. The little boxes, but all of them all have, like, two keyholes. You make your way down a little bit, and as you're making your way down, you see what seems to be another pile of ashes.
Oh,
Close to where you assume is what you're looking for.
Fuck. Miss... fuck. What's her name? Imperial.
Imperial.
Yeah?
Would this happen to be a hollowed building?
It should be.
This is the third time recently we've come across random ashes, it seems.
You see her kind of kneel down and grab them. Sees them fall off. Strange.
Is that a small pile or a fair size?
It's a small-ish pile. Bigger than the imp, a lot less than what you guys saw at the inn.
Right near where we need to be. Fuck.
You also see in the pile a key.
That's just fucking convenient.
Oh, let's fucking go. The raid
Ash-
boss was killed.
As an ashes expert, can I examine them?
As you already have. Yeah, you can. Give me an intelligence. Just an intelligence check.
Please, more than a 3. It was less than a 3.
Jesus Christ.
It's a 9 total.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
dude. I rolled above a 3 once.
They look similar is all you can think. They're ashes. It's like, these are definitely ashes.
Sniff some of it.
But, she kind of points. I believe it's this one.
Well, we ready to put 2 keys in?
And has turned this thing to ash. What if it's
What
like
was
a
that?
booby What if putting the key in the box is what turned this thing to ash, like a booby trap?
Well, a lot of these safes are protected with clerical radiant magic. that's why we ask for the 2 keys. Both keys kind of counteract the magic that we use. We are very serious about our safety and our protection and the stuff that we keep down here.
And if you are all truly worried that you might turn to ash, I can do this. I can take these hits.
Oh, if somebody's a 1-key Andy, then that's what turns them to ash.
Either only having 1 key or trying to jimmy the lock. And have we been introduced?
Oh!
Oh,
Mother, this is Junebug, by the way. Junebug, this is my mother.
Okay, so he is with you. Great. Okay,
Yeah.
I was there.
Sometimes.
I didn't see him originally. I almost drew my sword.
You can't see his cloak from a million miles away?
I'm
Man.
here for the dental.
But yes, it should be fine if you have both keys.
If you all want to
I'll
back
do
up
one.
anyway, I will gladly take this hit for everyone.
I'll do one if you want to do one.
I mean, it sounds like you should be fine.
Yeah.
We have both keys.
Yeah, I just stick mine in.
Quickly!
Yeah, Eeyrii,
I didn't turn it yet. I didn't turn it. Don't worry.
We don't know how this shit works.
That is fair.
Okay. Both keys are in. You turn them.
On 3. 3. Turn.
Wait, on 3 or after 3?
On
I
30.
turned.
Also,
Oh, shit. Turn.
3.
Roll a. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You can't stop me.
The keys
roll whatever
turn.
you want. You
hear,
take the damage.
you hear 2 logs just pop. Nothing seems to happen, but it is now open. It is a small, kind of like the security safe ones. They don't have a large room. It's just one of the smaller ones. But it does open up. If you can, you can open the little door.
Open that door.
You look
Open the
inside, and
door.
you see another little box similar to the one you found in the Sentry's warehouse.
Open the door.
I'm holding it. Who wants to open it?
I will.
Is it locked?
Do you try to open it? Doesn't seem to have a lock on it, but you don't know if maybe there's one on the inside. Do you try to pop it open?
So it's a smaller box.
It is a smaller box, similar
Okay.
to the one you had found in the Sentry's warehouse.
I'll try this one. I try to open the box.
It opens up, no big deal.
I like to imagine it's like the yellow light, like we're like
Legend of Zelda thing.
yeah.
When you open the box up and you see folded into it, folded into smaller squares, a blue type of paper, and on top of it, you find Where did
Two
it go?
beads.
you find one
red
bead.
bead that's
Oh, we got
oh
one.
shit.
You find one bead.
It's red and it casts fireball.
It's pink.
Shit.
The other one, I don't show them, and I take it in my hand, and I say, Toparr, look to the left real quick.
Oh, back into the hole where I grabbed
Yeah,
the block.
yeah,
Is
yeah,
there
and
something else in there?
I pretend to be like, you have something behind your ear, and I pull the bead out, like I pulled it out from behind his ear.
You pulled it out of my ear hole?
It was there the whole time.
I can hear so much better now.
Oh, that's how that works.
Oh,
Just gaslighting
You
him
actually-
into better health.
Yeah, yeah, I'm like, you actually don't need that cane anymore. I think you're
oh
actually
my
fine.
God. I can hear the
like
heartbeats of everyone in this room now.
Yeah, stop pretending.
Is
Okay.
that, is that what a stroke is called? Am I having a stroke?
And turtles have strokes.
I'm not a turtle.
Sure.
No, but you've got a turtle shell.
Okay.
He's just a very old Bowser. That's what he is.
How dare you?
Just wait.
I take out my sword and attack. And period.
But yeah,
Every to my mother's.
you also have the folded up blue paper.
I unfold the blue paper.
You see blueprints.
Low.
You
Guys.
remember reading from Leo Frick's 20 great grandfather's notes? that they were building some sort of maze to protect something, and these are the blueprints for that maze. And should I show you? I'll show you.
Show us.
I'll show you what it looks like if you go into Roll20.
Oh,
This is the Clockwork Maze.
Oh,
fuck me.
You guys now have the blueprints for it. If you do get here, you will have advantage on dexterity saving throws, any kind of saving throws, and advantage on finding traps or anything that may be there. As you guys now have the blueprints of how it's built.
Swag.
Grandfather Daedalus? What?
Huh?
Ew.
Where does it say that?
But Daedalus, like from Greek mythology type beat?
Probably.
Chris's
Yeah.
dad.
Is it pronounced Daedalus? I don't know.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Daedalus.
But there are 3 different floors. Each of them has very specific either traps or puzzles. It is like a type of maze. But you
doesn't
guys
say where the start is, though.
where you guys are currently.
You're at the
standing.
very bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, so we made it. No, I mean, like, where's the hole to get into the maze, is what I'm asking.
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, that you don't know.
That's what I was
But
asking and really
you
hoping
just
to be a
know.
funny answer.
You just know it was built at some point
Probably
due to the old notes that you had found back in Leo Frick's office. But it didn't specify as to where it was built. They just know that it was built to house something. Or to protect something.
Just above board, I'm so glad that the overlay finally makes sense. The overlay for this series finally makes sense.
You know,
Awesome.
we love hidden messages.
Hell
It
yeah.
was there the whole time.
It was there the whole time.
The real Clockwork Maze was the friends who made it along the way.
It is
The
such
overlay
an
I spent
awesome
3 hours building.
map, by the way.
Interesting.
But yeah, at this point you hear the old man kind of walking back and just, that's where you went, silly little thing.
I
And
can
he starts-
share you.
Poking the ash. He starts just kind of sweeping the ash off.
What was that?
It was some sort of devil trying to do something. Imperia, I actually noticed a couple days ago that the hollow spell around the building was taken down. I hadn't bothered to put back up because I was very curious as to what they were planning and what they wanted to do. I guess we found our answer, didn't we? And they didn't know the walls were also filled with magic. Poor thing. Oh, well.
It's to be expected. It's a magical place.
Of course. But, you know, devils in their hubris.
I don't
Anyway.
know how. Oh,
I should get back to, now that that's dealt with, I should probably get back to doing the hollow spell back up on this building.
I say, how does that spell work? Is it like somebody has to keep a hold of it, or do you just kind of cast it and be done with it?
Yeah, I have to. It takes me about 24 hours to do it.
Okay, but for someone, but it's like after you cast it and after the 24 hours, you can just kind of not have to worry about it anymore.
It's a prep. After the 24 hours, yeah, it lasts as long as
Okay.
it's not dispelled.
Okay.
And it can only be dispelled, mind you, by a very powerful caster.
Do
Which is
you
why I was
know?
very interested in finding out who it was or what they wanted.
Do you have any rough ideas who you think it might be? Who might have done it?
No, not
Okay.
really. There was no one in the building when the spell went down. I may have lost my sight, but very good with other of my senses. Magic
Smell them.
How many fingers am I holding up?
5.
Why?
Interesting. So he doesn't have the same kind of blind abilities that I do.
Anyway,
What a loser.
I was able to tell when the
Grandpa
second
bitch.
the
Yeah.
hollow went down.
It's a better eyes, bitch.
I just kind of hadn't told anyone. I wanted to
Eat
see
some-
what they were up to.
That is a very good joke. I do enjoy this joke. I'd play this joke on everybody if I was able to do it.
Good bit, good bit.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I was cursed with sight.
Do we know what could be hidden, like, in this maze? Or is it like just a treasure? Like, I'm curious of who would be willing, who is powerful enough and willing to take down a protection spell from, you know, this holy place to get a map to this thing that's guarding something.
Take down the hollow spell in a holy place to send a lower level demon in to do his dirty work.
It seems like they're spread pretty thin right now. We've seen a bunch of them at a bunch of different locales.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like the shattering of the imps that we had dealt with definitely lowered their rankings.
Yes. Current working theory is that it's something beyond our comprehension that these devils want to get their hands on. No, big scary capital D devil.
Yes. But we have this map now. We have this pearl.
I just need,
What
I
else
just need
can we
one
do?
more.
Yes. We're running out of time as well. We have to head to the ball soon. Because this was our main thing, was just to get this and what was in this treasury.
Could the last pearl be somewhere at the ball?
Potentially, or we still have our running theory of the fountain at all.
I guess
What
it's
if-
that fountain.
Okay.
If you three want to go to the ball, I will stake out the fountain and hopefully get the last key, the last marble for us.
Well,
You're gonna-
what if you? Go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
Okay, I was gonna say, what if you get into trouble though?
That's fine. If anyone can take it, I can take it. It's more
Oh.
for the scouting mission than it is for getting in trouble.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm fine with this.
Are you
Fuck
sure
it.
it shouldn't be 2 and 2?
The only other person with better eyes than me is Eeyrii.
So what if the two of y'all stay back, and me and Junebug go to the ball?
And be the
And-
representatives?
I mean, Junebug's very charismatic,
Correct.
and I'm
And
kind
quite
of,
magical.
and I'm just like, I look at me.
You're adorable.
Like,
Adorable.
Don't do that.
So sweet
Uh,
though.
You attacked me earlier today. This is recompense.
You know, that wasn't me. All right.
It wasn't? But
No,
it looked like you. It was the same cat shape that you tend to take.
no, that actually wasn't. I actually have a twin brother.
Oh. Oh. That's right. That's right. There's a litter of kittens. You're just one of the many. I got you.
Smelly it.
Yeah, yeah.
Insight
Anyways,
check.
yeah. I'm not going to continue this bit because we should continue. As much as I would love to pretend to be Schmelly.
Well, if that's all, Imperia speaks up. I actually should help him with the hollow spell. Setting up is it's a whole ordeal.
To make sure he gets enough coffee to stay awake for 24 hours, I get.
Yeah, actually. But if there's anything else you guys need, I do have to lock up behind you guys. So
I don't think so.
I'm personally fine.
thank you for all your assistance, Mother. I
Of
appreciate it
course.
greatly,
Just-
and my friends do too.
of course, just make sure you're staying
Yeah.
safe.
Yes, thank you.
Take very good care of her, you three.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
she'll kill you if you don't.
Don't
will.
worry, daughter. I will take great care of my granddaughter.
I've done more for less.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm going up the stairs.
I'm scared.
I'm aroused.
Good.
Oh, oh, shit.
Anyway,
That's your daughter, you nasty ass!
No, I'm talking about the dwarf.
Oh.
yeah, you guys all make your way back to the top. Again, she puts her hand on the symbol, and the stairs begin to rebuild themselves kind of up.
At no point did we ask how that creature got down there without them opening it up, but it's fine. It could have just stealthed down.
Maybe it was a slimy little guy, and he just slithered his way down there.
We still don't know what they look like yet.
That's true. We've only seen the remnants. We haven't seen the bodies.
So, do y'all think y'all are gonna set a trap up at the fountain, or just look at it?
I was planning on putting on the boots I got from Strats and just kind of like walking around up there in the sky.
Or attack drone. You're our AC, our attack cleric.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Something that Val doesn't have.
Damn.
That would be crazy.
That'd be so crazy if you had working air conditioning.
Yeah. You guys headed out of the building?
Yes.
Okay. As you guys start making your way out towards the building, you guys hear, all of you, a very loud, shrill scream coming from the city hall.
Oh shit!
Damn.
That's
That's a hell of a scream.
Do you all make your way?
Yes.
Cool. Let me find my
Keep up, Toparr.
battle music. There it is.
Don't worry.
It's okay, Toparr. Your back's not broken anymore.
Oh, you guys run. You guys run. Make your way to the town square, city hall. Actually, not the town square. It's city hall, where the fountain is, and the first thing that hits you is the smell, a very strong metallic smell of blood.
Oh no!
Oh, we haven't had dinner yet.
What was that?
We haven't had dinner yet.
In the last minute.
Steak.
As you guys make your way towards the fountain in the city hall, you see that the guards that you had set up to watch are laying there, bodies pooled with blood. And you see at the actual fountain, at the spiral, the very top of the fountain, you see Alaric impaled through the fountain, struggling to breathe. He's still partially alive, but he's struggling to breathe. And you see at the top, he's kind of like looking up, pointing, and you see where he's pointing. You see a much younger elven man flying, long, dark white hair that goes all the way down to his to his feet, like flowing and billowing in the air. He's wearing like just a white tunic, and you see in his wrist a big like diamond that seems to be glowing. That's all you can kind of make out, but he does seem to be just kind of flying over Alaric, just kind of looking down at all of you.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Roth killed Alaric!
He did it. How bad is he? Is he
How
like
dead is this man?
0
He
hit
is.
points?
He's struggling right now. You still see him breathing, but he's probably
Okay.
around 0 hit points. He's
Can I do
struggling.
spare the dying?
He's like that. Yeah, you can go ahead and cast Spare the Dying. And as you guys
Oh my god.
get closer, the figure, the person at the top, just kind of looks down. So these are the little ants that you hired. Is that it?
I'm a dragon.
You're all ants to me.
I could see how I look like an ant. I get
Actually,
that.
that's my grandpa, not my aunt.
Anyways, I'm
We're the
sorry.
worst.
Continue on with your monologue.
But please, by all means, you were going to help him?
Oh,
I was indifferent.
I mean, I was gonna, yeah.
Go ahead. By all means. He'll be back up at it tomorrow, right? Either way.
Oh god.
Oh, this motherfucker knows shit.
He has
No.
the rollie on his wrist.
Oh.
Could I
It looks
wait?
like it, but it's different from yours. It looks very different from yours.
Anyone have to spell that?
How is he? Do we know how he's flying? Can we tell?
Just kind of flying there. You assume magic.
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
Could I? Fuck. I don't know if I could dispel magic on his whatever he's flying with. Would he just fall?
You can end a spell
try.
effect, yeah.
But you want to aim for that or aim for his Rolex?
I think I'd rather aim for his Rolex, but that's magic beyond probably what I could dispel.
It definitely looks a lot different from the one you've seen. Yours is just like a little golden wristband. His is like almost going all the way up in his arm, and it has a diamond on it that seems to be glowing, like pulsating magic.
Did you say he was an older gentleman?
He's actually younger.
Okay.
He seems like a very young, like maybe 20, 30 years old elf.
I don't believe that for a second.
So, you see, he just kind of lays down now. It's still floating. Who are you for? Turns
Well.
over.
I'm from the surface. Most of my family's dead because, you know, the surface is a rough place to be. I fell in a nature hole, became magical. Yeah, and take out my bow and take 3 shots.
Hey!
Alright. He looks down as you're talking. And he kind of floats down a little bit, stops at the very tip of the fountain. It almost looks like he's stepping on Alaric, but he's stepping at the point. And, well, because Alaric's impaled, it almost looks like he's stepping over him. It's like, are these really the buffoons you hired to stop me? And as you take your 3 shots, you see it go just go like that without even looking at you. A clock seems to appear in front of him and just slow down. And you see the 3 arrows, or the 3 dragons that you shoot, they slow down. And they are still moving, but they're moving very slowly. Nothing around you else seems to have stopped. You are still moving normally, but the arrows that you shot at him are now just very slowly making their way.
Well, that's awfully unfortunate.
Okay. Never mind.
This guy's like a full-on chronomancer.
One of them
Something like that.
chronomancers.
What about the rest of you?
Well, my name's Elliot. That's it.
Junebug is like fully frozen right now. Like, this is scary as shit.
Don't you want
What?
Junebug? Don't tell them about your gambling addiction. Come on, they want to know
Uh,
everything.
I'm just sort of hellion. I'm just a hellion. I'm here for a good time. My handout. My name's Junebug.
Yes, and you, the blue one over there?
When you say it like that.
From your mom.
Oh!
Who are you?
Oh!
So that's my grandson?
Wait. Toparr.
Great.
No.
What?
No.
What is going on?
We
You
don't
see
know
who
who are you.
This family
It's
tree
like,
is so confusing.
You say that we're against you. We don't know who you are.
You see him snap his fingers, and you see appear the one mage that got away earlier.
Oh, fucking shit.
Are these the 4 that stopped you?
I pull out a gun.
He just... yes, sir. It was these 4. They attacked us while we were setting up the mines, and shush. And he closes his hand, and you see him just get crushed.
Oh my god! Oh, like blood and shit? Like crush?
Yeah. It's so
How
hard
about
to
this?
find good help these days. Even
I know, right?
my devils are now gone. And I'm assuming you all had something to do with that.
See, here's the funny part. We actually didn't.
I don't think
we
we've killed a
actually-
single devil yet.
We actually
Yeah,
found all of
actually,
them
yeah.
dead.
Trust me, we
Useless
would take
things
the
anyway.
credit if we did.
Useless things anyway. Not like I was gonna hold up my bargain anyway. Oh well.
Oh, that's not cool.
Anyway, it seems that you guys don't really have that much time left. Kind of puts his finger on something, and you see him go like this, and you see the sun start to move a little faster,
Oh,
and it turns into night. But you
Got
see,
hungrier.
you notice that you also notice at this point, who has a high perception, passive perception?
Eeyrii, baby.
Eeyrii and Toparr. As he's doing this, you notice that the bright shining on his diamond just diminishes slightly, and you see him very faintly seems to age a couple years as he's exerting a lot of time magic doing this. But he seems to have sped up at least for 2 hours. I hate doing that, but you guys forced my hand. Anyway, would you please pass along a message to Alaric here? Stop this foolishness and just let me get on with my path.
well, we didn't catch your name.
Yeah. Is there like a return address to
Ale
let you know
with.
we gave him?
Ew.
Ale with Astroga. Give me a history check, all of you.
Oh,
Ew.
hell yeah, brother. 0.
Damn.
That's my second natural one.
What kind of check was this?
History.
I also
5.
rolled a natural 1. I rolled an 11 total.
Natural 1, 5.
What was his name again? I
Yeah, with
Droga?
Astroga.
Ale with Astroga.
Okay, so it says I have advantage to recall information about Fey, fiends, or undead, but also to recall information about a darker past surrounding an object I'm touching or a location I'm present in.
Ooh.
Do
Okay, I'll give
any
you
of-
advantage. I'll give you
Okay, I'll say, do any of those apply?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'll give you
Ah.
that.
10.
Man.
With an 8 and a 5.
Hard
Damn,
luck.
you guys did not roll today. It's so great you guys aren't having combat today.
Don't be disappointed in me.
I'm not.
Quit
But
rubbing your
with
eyes.
With a 10, the last name is Stroga rings a bell, but you can't tell from where. You don't know from where. The last name rings a bell.
I am going to look at him and speak at him in Sylvan
Okay.
and say, your parents know where you are in Sylvan.
He responds in Sylvan. My parents are long dead, child.
Curtsy.
But you seem interesting. And he
Uh-oh.
turns to Toparr.
Hello.
Dare shoot at me.
You know, you're flying. It's a pet peeve. Sorry. It's habit.
Well, let's see if we can fix that. Need you roll a wisdom check for me?
Oh, no.
Check your
You're
saving
fucked
throw.
up now. Actually, that dice has rolled 2
Wisdom,
natural
I mean,
20s the
yeah,
only
wisdom
times I've
saving throw, sorry.
rolled. Ooh, I have a good plus, but it's not going to be enough, probably.
Uh,
Oh, I don't have a plus because I'm a fighter primarily, so 11.
I have a chance to give an
uh,
inspiration.
I think you have Indomitable?
I already used it. I'm
If
out.
you okay. Alright. Fair enough.
I don't think
11
they
is
react.
obviously not going to make it.
The only thing I can do is
feel-
the beat of luck. I don't feel like using that yet.
That's fair. You feel your arms kind of go limp for a second. Your head goes down.
I'm dying.
You look up. You guys, the rest of you, see that his eyes are glossed over, even more so than they were before. Toparr, you see this person as a friend who
No!
you have to protect.
Oh. Counter charm is an action, not a reaction. Okay.
Yeah. He just kind of looks down. Do me a favor, friend.
Yes.
Distract them for a moment.
No problem.
Thank you. And you see him just In the meantime, if you guys want to do something, he did cast a spell. Another turn would go by. He's going to teleport if you guys want to do something.
Fuck.
I'm trying to
I
figure
can
out-
use an action to perform counter charm on Toparr, which
I think it only grants him advantage on the next turn.
yeah, that's for the next turn though. That won't give us anything right now.
Could I use? Oh shoot! Greater Restoration to get him uncharmed.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. That's a great question. It should work, right? Let me look at what Greater Restoration does.
That's the big one. That does.
I have my
curses.
action. after-
One effect. Yep. One effect that is charmed or petrified the target. Yep. You sure can.
I have
Okay.
my
Oh,
action.
Grandpa.
You run over towards him.
I go high five.
Oh,
And I cast Greater Restoration through the high
Oh.
five.
Fair enough.
And do we have like an action or like a turn basically?
You have a turn right now, basically, because he's going to he was going to disappear now that he just left Toparr there.
And is there like an
But obviously
an
he can't
initiative
cast
order?
2 turns in a not entirely, not yet.
So
Depending on what you guys do next.
you only have time to do one action before he disappears. Then
You assume, yeah. As soon as he casts dominate person on Toparr, dominate beast, actually.
hang.
no, he's
Person
right.
doesn't necessarily count. It doesn't work on Toparr, I believe.
I'm a humanoid.
Oh well. Either way, beast is just a fail safe. Either
It
way,
is the
Works for
strongest
everything.
one.
Yeah. You saw him start casting another spell, so he is in the process of casting.
I sprint at him and try to touch like the bottom of a boot or something before he's able to get out.
I will take an attack of opportunity.
I thought you were free from it.
This is all kind of happening at the same time,
Okay.
since we're not in like a very good initiative. But yeah,
15.
That hits you.
Let's see here. 10 points of slashing, 5 points of poison.
Ooh,
I
15
I eat-
total.
eat that damage.
So I can't do like a bonus action.
yeah, you got a full turn.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I'm gonna bonus action Crimson Rate. Right at the storm. I take 2 points of damage, thank God. And then I'm gonna take a shot with my crossbow. I'm gonna put the Crimson Rite on my crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
My little crossbow. 24 to hit.
24. As you shoot your crossbow, and as Junebug is running towards him, you see that it seems to stop. Same with you, Junebug. As you're running, you feel like you hit something solid. Something seems to be protecting him, blocking him. He just laughs. You didn't
Shut
think
up.
they would come unprepared, did you?
Just shut up.
As I'm going for the high five, can I do a little roundabout thing around Eeyrii and use Dragon Breath on Eeyrii and Elliot?
Oh yeah.
Dexterity saving throws from both of you then.
19, bitch.
Okay.
Eeyrii?
Oh, I thought I.
You did. You got a 4.
Oh fuck.
Eeyrii, you take
Oh.
9 points of fire damage, and Elliot takes 4. As I rolled absolutely dog shit on 4d6.
Cool.
I
And
get
at
hit by
that point, Eeyrii, you reach him and you cast Greater Restoration and the spell fades. And now
Was
you're
I drunk?
back. I was hoping he'd play with you a little bit longer than that, but I also have to keep my eye on
That's
you.
my granddaughter. I would never. pervert.
Pity. Well, again, in a couple minutes, I guess. Just tell my little brother not to come after me.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
And he snaps and disappears. At this point, y'all just kind of stand there. Alaric's still barely clutching to life as he
Could
can't
I
get any
go-
words out, but he's still very, like...
Can I run up and spare the dying him?
He's still impaled. You might want to get him out. Before
yeah. I was gonna say we
Oh,
should
Grandpa.
probably.
Not gonna stop the impaling.
Yes, of course, I got it.
Before we try to get him out, I'm gonna use my last first level. I'm gonna cast False Life on him. Just to give him something to work with while we're pulling several feet of metal out of him.
Alright. Fair enough.
It's 8. He has 8 temp HP.
Awesome. That's good. Oh yeah, you guys managed to pull him out. Now has a giant hole in the center of him. You put him down. Cast Spare the Dying on him. You see the wound begin to just kind of close slowly, and he just kind of takes a deep breath and passes out. As you guys wait there for a moment, you feel that rumbling again.
Oh.
As you saw him speed up time, the 2 hours you thought you had are now gone. And you feel that huge rumbling now in the center, now closer to it. Now that you're outside, you see the buildings shake, you see glass shatter. This is a very, very strong type of explosion that happens. And you feel the same thing you felt in the ball as the floor leaves you. You're outside now. There's nothing to stop you. So the density of the island is falling faster than you are. You start falling. I guess technically you could catch yourself.
Elliot,
Holy shit! I lost my name. Sorry, Elliot. My bad.
let's go. I'm gonna die with them though.
But you guys are falling. You guys are basically free falling. You see the island coming down. As you do, you see it hit the ground, and there's an explosion. You see the building fire. Everything and it stops. As you guys can see, as you guys are standing on the outside looking down, you see the fire stop. And then a big secondary explosion, this time not of fire, of magic. A blue orb just encompasses the area all around, even you guys. And you see it kind of like suck in and start sucking in the fire slowly. And then just... you guys wake up and look.
Oh,
In the second day, healed up, full HP, full spell slots,
Shit.
and that's where we're gonna end today's episode.
oh.
Ooh.
Fire.
So,
Question,
hope you guys had fun.
Would I be able to change spells since
Yes.
the new day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
I can change spell.
You guys prepare your spells at the beginning of the day. It's not something that has to be done like a day prior. So even though it's the same day, it's technically a new day. So yes, you can prepare any other spells you want.
Holy shit.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys had fun. Everybody watching, thank you very much. And we will see you, hopefully, what might be the last episode next time. Maybe?
Shit.
Depending on how well you guys do. Or what else you guys do. No, there's still a lot of stuff you don't know. There's still a lot of stuff that could come up. It depends how long the battle might go on for, if you decide to fight him or not. But regardless, hope to see you guys soon, and thank you. Good night.
Bye.